good with like the live stream. Just decided, you know what? Saw Jasmine Coin was making a move. Why not? Why not put on a show, see what's happening here? Jasmine Coin to the moon, man. Jasmine Coin making a move. Love seeing it. I looked at my account. I was like, wait, what? Why do I have? I'm sitting at $26,000 in Jasmine Coin. This is crazy. I want to see so much more. I want to see so much more hype and so much more attention. I know I literally just uploaded a video maybe like an hour and some change ago, like an hour and a half. But I don't care. I don't care if this doesn't the notifications don't go out to anybody. Like it doesn't matter. What does matter is the fact that Jasmy, our position that we know and love, that we're loving right now, is absolutely making a move. And I want to go in here and definitely give this a look. Just give me a second. Let me get in here and copy this. And we'll take like 2 seconds and edit some stuff, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at what's happening with Jasmine Coin, as well as some other things actually, especially in my portfolio. $100 billion market cap. Is that what I see? I think I see that over on the chat. It's showing up on like Streamlabs, so I'm not 100% sure, but uh, yeah, let's talk about it. CSC, love you, bro. I love you too. I love everybody here. You know, we got 75 people that are here. Make sure you guys hit that like button. And you know, we got 10 likes. I would love to get to, 50 likes right from the start. YouTube, yeah, YouTube, Pepe flying, YouTube. What are you talking about? Um, I have almost 4K or 4x my entire portfolio. This is madness. I mean, it's not madness, it's just great. To be able to 4x your portfolio is fantastic. I put out my portfolio video earlier today. It was like an hour and like 30 minutes ago. I put that out. And I'm sitting at like $126,000 from where I was at like 50 to where I am now. And I know some of it is like added, especially with how much I've gained with XRP, as well as how much I'm gaining with Jasmy Coin. I mean, that's my biggest position, my biggest gain that I've seen um, dollar wise. I maybe not dollar wise, but unrealized gain right now. That's the biggest gain that I've seen. If we talk about percentage wise, Terra Luna Classic is definitely up there. But we have 113 people here. Make sure you guys take a second. If you haven't, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Can Jasmine hit $1 this bull run? I think it can. I'm pushing for $1 to $1.50, and honestly, depending on what happens with the lockup and other things, that's what's going to tell us whether it could get to some of these levels and will get to some of these levels. But let me go over here and let's look at things in my portfolio, my watch list, right? So if we look at the watch list right now, we're going to see that Bitcoin is actually slightly up. We'll wait for this to maybe adjust, but it's 3% up. We're seeing it at $63,000. Ethereum, that's also up. Solana, that's also up. If we sort by the best movers, we're going to see Jasmine Coin that's up here at the 25.7 level. Actually got to 26, and I was at $26,000 at one point. It is up 6.8% in the last hour. And we're also seeing that the overall supply or overall 24 hours is at 25% up in the day. 65% for the last 7 days. Volume for the last 24 hours is $569 million, or 22 billion Jasmine coin that has gone through. Market cap is sitting at a $1.27 billion market cap. And you even see Grok over here, and I know that's not the subject of the video, but we even see Grok over here that's up 19% on the day. Don't believe I forgot about that. I'm sitting at $12,000, almost $13,000 there. So we're definitely seeing some major movement over here with Jasmy Coin. And again, I'm super, super excited for where this is going to go. We're almost at a value of 3 cents. We want to see this continue to roll, continue to go, and I just can't wait for this to make its moves. But 44% volume to market cap ratio, 500, almost $600 million in volume. Again, a 1.27 or $1.3 billion market cap. So it's great to see it not only bust through the ceiling of a $1 billion market cap, but also, approach some of these levels of, 1.3 or 1.2, 1.3, hopefully 1.5, as well as a $2 billion market cap. I said it earlier today that $2 billion market cap is on the table. Let's see. How seamless is it to move assets to Margex? Was about to click the link you dropped. So how seamless is it? It's pretty simple. I mean, you have to move certain assets. So somebody got confused earlier today. I saw in a comment, but somebody answered them that they were trying to move Shiba Inu over to Margex, but you can't. It's only the positions that you leverage, so you can leverage other positions to trade Shiba Inu. And it's only the certain positions that they have. The ones that you have availability in your wallet. So like if I go to my wallet, the ones that you have availability here, so like Ripple, Litecoin, Tether, USDC, Solana, Bitcoin, those are easily, like you can transfer those very, very easily. I recommend not sending a stable coin, no matter how much you want to do that. I don't recommend a stable coin. I recommend like something like Ripple or Solana or Bitcoin. It's going to cost you way cheaper. Don't do Ethereum, but it's going to cost you way cheaper to do all of these. And then when you do end up gaining a lot from it, from the amount that you leverage and the amount that you gain in return, if you want to send it back to Coinbase or to crypto.com or whatever, it's going to cost you a very low amount to send it. If you have a stable coin, it's going to cost you $25 each time that you send it. So make sure that you're doing it on certain networks like XRP or sending Solana or BTC and or so on and so forth, right? But yeah, it's pretty seamless, pretty easy to send money to Margex. I've had no trouble. And then also, as you see the success that you have there, you should have in your referral tab, you should have like maybe a certain amount of commission that you get, depending on like if you have somebody that you feel is going to benefit from Margex in a long run, you could do that and have your own referrals as well and be able to use some of that money to fund a lot of your trades there, which is honestly really, really good to be able to do that. It helps out a lot. Let's see. It's gonna dip at all. Is it gonna dip at all? I mean, it's been moving quite a bit. It literally just hit this jump in the last couple of hours. So we see this at 4 o'clock, like 4:30 is where it started, and it took off, went up to about 24, decreased down a little bit, and then skyrocketed up to about 26. And we're seeing it currently at that level of 25, 25.9 or 26 right now, and hopefully it just continues. Hopefully it continues to go, and we see it at 1.3, 1.4, 1.5 billion-dollar market cap. It's continuing to climb, right? We see it continue to climb here today, and that's great because we look at my assets. Again, my assets are sitting at 25,500. I'm up 21 or $22,000 on Jasmy alone. Like that's crazy. I invested, and I don't know what your numbers are for everybody's numbers that are here. I don't know if you're sitting at like if you invested like in a million or 2 million or 3 million. Let me know how much Jasmy coin you actually have in the chat. 200K Jasmy, so pumped right now. Yeah, I mean things are looking great. Just wait until the catalyst hits for Jasmy. Can you explain what the lockup is and what it could do to the price? So locking up coins, right? Having companies that decide to lock up coins or having to lock up coins as they partner with Jasmy if they want to utilize their systems. That's the simple concept of it, right? Where you have coins that are going to be locked up, and as those coins are locked up, depending on how much they do or how many partnerships, how many businesses, and how many sets of data you really want to access, right? You see that all of those Jasmy coins are going to be locked up. However, the initial start is 100 million. So it's going to be 100 million Jasmy coin that's locked up, and who really knows exactly how much is going to be locked up? A lot of people are estimating, there's so many people that are estimating it's going to be half the amount. I don't think that's going to be the case. If it is the case, then that's great. But I want to assume that it's going to be the lower end. I'm looking at like 1 billion that'll be locked up. And then if it is something like 5 or 10 or 20 or 25 billion, then fantastic. But what does that do for the price ultimately? it doesn't do anything for the price right away. If it stays at the same market cap, essentially the market or the price should increase to stay with the market cap. However, right from the start, you probably won't see that, right? Because the supply ends up decreasing. It doesn't mean that you'll have a massive uptick in the overall volume. If you do, then whatever's bought will have more of an effect. But what it essentially does is raise the price ceiling. So while you see, let's say, a $1 price is a $50 billion market cap, with half of that supply that's gone, now a $1 billion price is now a $2 or a $1 billion market cap, or sorry, $50 billion market cap is now a $2 price instead of looking at a $1 price at that level. So it raises the price ceiling overall. It doesn't essentially raise the price. However, it has that factor that it should, right? It has that thought process that it should. So it has a major impact, but it's more on like if we see volume, now that volume has twice as much of an impact as it did before. Does that make sense? Guys, if you there's 449 people here. If you can hit the like button, get me up to 200 likes, I would appreciate it. I try to answer as many chats as I can, and yeah, definitely get me to like 200 likes. Hey Matt, I'm jelly of your Jasmine. Did you never ended up getting back in Jasmine? Brian? Rug pull, they said. I know. A lot of people were like, oh, this is a rug pull. It's never going to end up increasing. You're never going to make your money back. And it's sitting at a $1.3 billion market cap. Sorry. $1.34 billion market cap. It's now at 27, 2.7 cents, almost at a 3-cent mark. My overall position is sitting at 27,450. If I refresh this, I'm going to be sitting at $23,000 worth of a gain. This is absolutely amazing to see this level of growth. $23,000 worth of a gain here. Is that not insane? The movement is just massive. I'm jelly as fuck, but we gonna get there, fam. With what? With what position? If I buy 500, what? Wait. Where did that come from? It just skipped. What would I make, Matt? If you bought 500 right now, ultimately in the long term, I would think you would make a decent amount, right? If you bought 500 now, I don't really know how much that would get you, but it's not a lot compared to what you could have bought for 500 way back when. You know, when it was sitting at 50% of a penny, you could have bought a hell of a lot for 500, right? 5,000 would have been a million. If you would have bought $500, it would have been 100,000 coins, which honestly would have gotten you now to a level of, you know, I don't know, 2,000 some odd. It would have gotten you a lot, right? You would have been able to not only one extra money, you would have 2x or 3 extra money over that, and it would have just been phenomenal for you and for anybody else that's involved. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend on something that's pumping this much that you decide to go all into a play. If you're looking to get your feet wet into it, it doesn't hurt, but I'm not going to tell people to buy at the top. I don't want people to. You can do whatever you feel is necessary. Obviously, that's how a position keeps running, but I'm not looking for anybody to just go ahead and just continue to buy, right? 100K Jasmy, I was thinking of selling some of my Solana to buy more. I don't know. It's been running for a while. I would say probably not. Jasmine can break 27 cents. I mean, it already did. It's bullish momentum going towards the 32-cent level, so or 3.2 cents. Give me 100 Jasmine and I'll give you a like, bro. Can't do that. You can give me a like though. I would appreciate it. If you don't want to give me a like, then that's fine. You know. You talk it think it'll hit 3 cents. I mean, it's looking like it. You're gonna make something for sure if you hold, buddy. It's breaking ascendant parallel channel. Y'all don't sleep on number protocol. I hate it when people say rug pull when it's backed up by Japan. They are known for their respect and integrity. Japan can. Oh, I missed it. Cole Anger. Wait, Cole Anger. That is so true. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. I've been in crypto for a while and saw some very lean years, but I stayed the course and dollar cost average. That is what has saved me. I mean, I saw my entire portfolio go so low. It was hard. I agree with you. Seeing the positions that I held that low, right? Jasmine coin wasn't crazy low because I did buy at 40% of a penny. The lowest point was like 29% of a penny. But seeing all of my positions or any of my positions go low like that does hurt. And you have to be there for a while. And I keep telling people they're always trying to see instant gratification. I talked about this earlier. They're always trying to see instant gratification. And it's not about that instant gratification. You need to understand that there's so much more of a long-term future with a lot of these projects, and you can't just look at what's in front of you here and go, what's going to happen tomorrow? Am I going to be a millionaire tomorrow? Because it's most likely that you're not going to be that, right? It's going to take a number of days for these things to happen. If it happened that quick, it's also going to fall that quick. And you never want it to happen like that. You want to understand exactly what it is, the build process, the usability, everything, right? That's what you want to understand. Let me skip. I was hoping this would wait for tomorrow. I don't know. I saw it run and I was like, I need to come here and just talk about it. Let's go. I doubled down 2 days ago and way in the green. Love these pumps holding for double digits. Yeah, absolutely. I have certain selling points. Obviously, I'm gonna have certain selling points, but either way, I'm still gonna hold a lot of it throughout. um, but yeah, things look absolutely phenomenal for Jasmy coin. This movement is just insane. I don't know what this is. I'm looking at something and I don't know what that is. But yeah, we got about 628 people here, so make sure you take some time to hit that like button. Get me up to 300 likes. Fantastic if I can get up there. I appreciate all of you guys for being here. Will Jasmine retrace this week? I want to buy some. I would think it's going to. I mean, with this movement that we're seeing here today, it's up 30%. At some point, we're going to see a little bit of a retracement. We already see that this is retracing here, but I'm telling you, with the strength that we're seeing right now, it's looking like it's going to see like another billion or $2 billion that flows through it tonight. And throughout the night, we're going to see this absolutely flourish to a whole nother level. I don't know if I will even stop going live today. I feel like this is a must. If it just continues to run and continues to flourish, I have to. Is $3 or $4 realistic? I would say not right now, because when you look at the level, when you look at the amount of supply that it does have, you're looking at about 50 billion. If you see a $3 level, that's $150 billion market cap. I'm not going to sit here and put that on people and be like, oh, it's definitely going to get to $150 billion market cap. A form of being realistic, and a lot of people will say 20 cents, 30 cents to a level that's like maybe 50 cents, right? I'm looking for a little bit further than that. I think that's a level of being realistic, and I have that on my chart, on my exit plan spreadsheet to be very realistic. But then I also have more of an expectation where my expectation is $1 or $1.50, and then above that, that's where I start to see those extended numbers where I could see a max profit. So again, it really all depends on what you see within it, and what they end up doing, right? So what the lockup does, the use case, the amount of use that we see within it, not only just having a use case, but seeing that it's used. Because people can have a use case, but if it's not heavily used, then it's not something that's a valid use case. You know what I mean? So, anyways, that's where Jasmy coin currently stands. Again, I'm up to about 26 or 27 thousand dollars here today, and sitting at $23,000 worth of a gain. That's crazy, absolutely crazy. Jasmine at 75 cents. I make $110,000. I'm good with that. Of course, who wouldn't be? I mean, that can pay off a lot of different things, and get you a decent amount. You are gonna have to pay taxes on it, so just make sure that if it is short-term tax, then it's a different story, and that'll be great. Yo, Matt, Crypto Millie would be happy to do a collab stream if you ever want to. I mean, I'm never really. I think I've done one collab, and that was with the HGA group. I'm a very introvert, so I typically don't do collabs, and I also don't work well on other people's time. So I really struggle. And then a lot of times when I'm doing my own thing, I'm doing my own thing to make sure I get this uploaded, get some clips, and then I can head off and take care of the kids. So would love to do that, but again, it's something that's just completely outside my comfort zone. I have to be completely honest. But I think I've seen like one or two of his videos. I believe so. Love your videos, bro. Keep going. Thanks. Send Jasmine to the moon. I hope that we do that. I hope that that's the case. Currently, we're sitting at, that 27 mark, $1.3 billion market cap. I mean, I can't wait to see this get to a $2 billion market cap, because that's a whole nother level, right? Because then you only, like, you surpass the $1 billion level by far, and now you're approaching the like other levels where that next significant level is like a $5 billion market cap. So as you see it grow up to a $2 billion market cap and a $3 billion market cap, you have that room, so much room above that where it's not really significant points. I would definitely say that a 2 billion, or sorry, a $2.5 billion market cap, maybe. Yeah, $2.5 billion market cap might be a significant level because it's 5 cents. But I think we'll see that kind of push way past that. Let's see. Currently, I have Jasmy, Spell Token, Bonk in my crypto portfolio, feeling pretty confident on those three. Did you buy all of those early? Jasmy, Spell Token, and Bonk? Like if you bought Bonk below $1 billion market cap, you're great. If you bought it below, $100 million market cap, obviously you're doing really, really well. Spell Token really did make a move recently as well. And then Jasmine Coin, we all know of what's happening there. So really excited about that. Let's go, Jasmine. Absolutely. I have a super chat here, but I'm waiting for them to read it. So once they read it, I'll go through that. But yeah, I like the super chats because they do the text to speech and they read it out loud, and then everybody else can not only just hear what I'm answering, because I like to read the questions and then answer it, but they read it, and then I can answer that, and it's kind of front and center. You know what I mean? So it'll probably take like maybe 30 seconds or something like that. These super chats or Streamlabs takes forever. We are at 774 people, so I would appreciate it if you guys just hit the like button. I guess it would be 350 likes, half of what the concurrent viewers are, 350 to 400 likes. I don't know if it's gonna read it. It's taking way too long. Let's see. Let me go up here. I own 2 million SHIB. Bought 3 years ago on a dare. What are your thoughts? I mean, I like SHIB, right? I like Shiba Inu. It's just the ecosystem dev team really messed up a lot of the potential of where that can go. I feel like Shiba Inu could have went so much further, and I still believe it's going to go. I still believe that it's going to blow up and that it's going to be worth most likely a 50 to like $70 billion market cap, up in those ranges. But it could have been worth so much more price wise, still at the same market cap.
Simplistic donated $4.99 through Super Chat. I own 2 million SHIB. Bought 3 years ago on a dare. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, again, I feel like it could have been worth so much more.
Donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Is this Jasmy Pump FOMO?
I mean, there is a form of FOMO to it. You can see that it is retracing a little bit, but there's a form of FOMO to it. I would say that for SHIB though, SHIB is, it's tough, right? I have SHIB. I have 93 million, and I feel like it could have went so much further if the ecosystem dev team would have taken Bone, Leash, Shiboshis, the Metaverse Lands, Wellies, John Richmond, Shibarium, the NFTs that they're selling, all of these things that they've done, and burn SHIB with it or implement SHIB in some way, but they didn't do that. So it would have been so much better price wise, but they messed that up. But yeah, to answer your question about Jasmine being FOMO, it does look like it's a larger portion of FOMO, but you are going to see a retracement. And if this continuation, if the FOMO continues, I mean, the pump should be even stronger after this retracement that we do see. So we'll stay here for quite some time. We have 770 people here. We're not going anywhere at this point. So just hit that like button, guys. I'll have to skip a lot of chats. I apologize. There are a lot of people here. And a lot of people that are chatting, some people saying multiple things, so it's kind of tough. What's everybody's exit number? 40K. uh, I can pay the house, but I want to hold for the longer too. So for me, my exit number, and I know we might have another super chat that comes through, a couple of them, so we'll go through that in a little bit. But um, for me, my number, I have multiple numbers. So I have my exit plan spreadsheet. Let me go into my exit plan spreadsheet. Let me bring this up. That's not it. What is that? Exit plan spreadsheet. And we'll go back here. Yeah, I have my exit plan spreadsheet that really tells you exactly what prices I may be selling at. So if it does pass by 5 cents, I'll end up selling some at 5 cents. If it passes all the way through
Will
there, it may
donated
be 10 cents.
$1.99 through Super Chat. Thoughts on Songbird?
You know, I never looked into that. I'll have to take a I'll have to take a look at that really quick. Um, Let me see. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's coming through. So let me duplicate this and we'll go to Songbird. I don't know what it is, but let me look at it first. I don't know if it's the first one that's sitting at 2,700 because it looks like it's sitting at 2,720 and it's sitting at a $164 million market cap with not a lot of volume. I would say the volume is the problem. You're looking at a $164 million market cap with $1 million worth of volume.
Bilal donated £2 through Super Chat. What's your thought on ICP and his lunk repegging?
That's a lot of questions. But I would say,
Jeremy Franco donated $5 through Super Chat. I want to hear Super Chat talk hooey wawa wawa Jasmy Jasmy make money.
that's funny. I like that. Uh, but what are my thoughts on Songbird? I mean, I would say the only thing I have a problem with is definitely the volume. It looks like it's available on many platforms, but it's the volume that really does it for me. ICP, I'm a big fan of ICP as well, but I just don't like the unlimited supply. They have diluted the hell out of that position. I used to hold that position, but they diluted a lot of it throughout time. And now I don't know what their dilution schedule is, but I know that they've done a lot of that. When it comes to Terra Luna Classic, I would hope that they're repegging, but it's not really a given that they will. They don't really have a full strategy to do so. So I've heard of multiple proposals and multiple things that could happen, but none of them have actually take place. None of the first steps have been implemented, so it doesn't make sense how that's going to happen. So ultimately, I'm looking at just the popularity and the level that what could be, and obviously, Terra Luna Classic will be worth a lot. It's just whether it can maintain that based on use or not. So that's what I'll say there.
Silsila Zadran donated $4.99 through Super Chat.
Thank you for the super chat.
I'm profiting from Jasmy $8,000. Should I get my initial investment or should I leave it? I invested $7,500.
See, if it makes you feel comfortable, like once you hit, a point to where you hit double your investment, it always feels great to take out your initial investment. Now, for me, I been hit my double or my initial investment. My level to take profit is, where I believe that this is going to be, which will be the level of 5 cents or 10 cents, at which I will take my initial investment. That's all I will take. If it gets up to 10 cents, I will take the same amount of Jasmine coin, which will be my initial investment, plus a little bit of profit. That's only if it breaks through. So it all depends on your situation. If it makes you feel comfortable, which usually it does, to take your initial investment, that's the best idea to do, because then if you do that and then leave the rest in there, you can let that ride and be very comfortable with what you have. Like say if you have 1,000,000 Jasmine coin that you spent, right? You spent $7,500 on it, and you now have 1,000,000 Jasmine coin, right? If you take half of that, you now have 500,000, which honestly can get you a long way as you see that grow. And you honestly don't need to take anything else if you don't want to, because you have your initial investment. It makes you feel really, really good when you take that. But I'm not going to say that you should, right?
Hagen donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Do you think it'll be hard for Jasmy to break anything past $1 considering lots of people have exit plans at $1?
So let me finish this. So I think that you need to make that decision and what would make you feel good. Like, does the taking half your investment make you feel really, really good? And or taking your full investment make you feel good? And most likely that's the case, right? It'll make you feel good. I love your name, Matthew. Thank you, because your name's Matthew. But anyways, let's see. So we have okay. Do you think it would be hard for Jasmine to break anything past $1? No.
Charles Ramsdell donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Destiny is calling Samurai brothers and sisters.
I don't know what that means. Oh, Destiny is calling Samurai Brother. Okay, got you. And there was like a comma in between. There should be a comma in between there. It should be a pause. But either way, absolutely, I'll answer that. But when it comes to the $1 comment, I think that's always a tough level to get to. As you see, these higher levels that we can possibly reach to, of course, right? All these significant levels, you'll have people that sell, but you also have people that believe a lot further than that, right? And it depends on what they build. Because if we see something massive that they're building, like what was it, the ID situation where you have this ID, that's an ID card or whatever, has all your data on it, which is really, really cool. Like you have some sort of implementation, you have some sort of use, then it could be something that really does propel this to a whole nother level, not only being worth a $50 billion market cap, but potentially could be worth hundreds of billions of dollars because it is heavily used and really leads the data sector, which would be cool. But we don't know that yet. Also, the amount that's locked up. Also, maybe they'll do a burn. Also, we'll see Jasmy chain. So many different things that could lead this into more success. And we just have to kind of gauge that as we go. And yeah, I think it will be tough because significant levels, at a level of 50 cents, 75 cents, 90 cents, $1, $1.25, $1.50, all of these levels. And you're looking at also market cap levels. So getting to 50 billion, 100 billion, 75 billion, whatever. Those are significant levels. So it's going to be difficult, and you're always going to have retracements as people sell it. Same thing goes for anything else that has the thought of only hitting $1, right? But they have so much more of a future above that. So that's why I always look to have an exit plan. So my exit plan is something like this, right? So I bring up my exit plan here, and you're going to see that I sell some at 10 cents. I sell some at 25 cents, some at 50 cents, so that I'm able to gather my initial investment plus a lot of profit throughout. So I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about holding, however much. If I decide to hold on to this for that long and I'm holding $700,000 at 70 cents, yeah, that's going to be tough to hold. $700,000 and I didn't sell a single cent? Absolutely, it's going to be difficult to hold. So what I will do is throughout that process, I will sell 100,000, 100,000, 100,000. I don't need to be greedy. If you're greedy, you end up getting into the same situation that a lot of other people got into, which is they rode the market up, or they rode it up maybe a little bit or rode it up all the way, and then they also held on the way back down, which is not something you want to have happen. Because if you have that happen, you're waiting through an entire bear market, you're getting into a tough situation, you probably had hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you go from hundreds of thousands of dollars being up $700,000 to now being back down to $20,000 or $30,000. And you either have to accept that or go through an entire bear market where it could be worth less. So you don't want to be stuck there, right? That's why I always have an exit plan. If you guys want a mock-up of this exit plan, I have an exit plan spreadsheet over on my Patreon. If you want to check that out, feel free to do so. And it makes it very, very easy for you to put in your numbers. All you have to do is put in your coins and then say when you want to sell at what prices. And you want to adjust some of these prices because it is above that point.
Donated $2 through Super Chat. Which one will be more bullish, Crow or Jasmy?
Which one would be more bullish? I mean, I feel like you'll have more of a gain here with Jasmy coin, because where it currently stands, if you even look at it at 30 cents, it's a 10x. If you look at where CRO is right now and you decide to invest into it, it's less than a 10x at a $1 price point. However, at a $2 price point or $3 price point, you're seeing something completely different, which I believe it can truly get to. So the crazy thing is you're seeing way more, not only to 30 cents, but you're seeing it up to $1 or even $1.50, and then potentially what could happen on the back end to turn it into something that's worth a lot more. CRO, on the other hand, we have seen that they've burned a lot of coins in the past. They burned 70% of their supply in the past. What's stopping them from doing the same, right? To kind of catch up with BNB. And if you do that while you're a part of that, how much are you now gaining, right? how much of a ceiling does that now give you? So, I mean, it's tough. I like CRO a lot. I have the most that I initially invested into that play, but Jasmy Coin, I mean, it just has the push and it has the popularity that something like a CRO actually doesn't have on their platform. You don't see as much volume go through there. You see as much hold volume, but not as much, buy volume. 626 million dollars worth of volume, $1.3 billion market cap, 44% volume to market cap ratio. You don't see that in CRO as of right now. He's lying as we speak. I'm lying as we speak. Wait, y'all giving him money? What did I do? Why am I lying? I think Jasmine, because its market cap currently is available on many more exchanges. True, true. Jasmine is available on Binance, two S tier exchanges, Binance and Coinbase. I mean, you only have the availability on Coinbase for Crypto.com or Kronos Coin, and you don't have availability on Binance because they hate Crypto.com for some reason. Can someone please FUD this so I can get in at a better price? I hear you. I hear you. Um, Let me see. Uh, where was I at? He would have called me out by now if I was lying. I haven't seen any of your chats. I've been worried about the super chats, so I don't know what I'm lying about. What am I lying about? Keep giving this guy money so he can shill Jasmy bags. I haven't sold a damn thing. I'm showing exactly what I hold. I hold 1 million Jasmy, and I still hold it. I will show my portfolio till the end of time. I don't know what you think that I'm lying about. What am I lying about? Please tell me. Adam just wants attention. It seems that way. I'm waiting for William Hughes's super chat to come through so I can read that. But yeah, forget Pepe. The market cap is sky high. Elon is the Playboys. It's still only $140 million market cap for Elon, like Doge on Mars. Is that what you're talking about? It's like buying a mini B&B in early stages. For what? CRO? I mean, that's true.
William
It's very
Hughes
true.
donated $10 through Super Chat. Matt just wanted to say thank you for keeping the banger videos coming consistently.
No problem.
Between Jasmy, Token FI, and XRP, I am up over 200K in my crypto bags. More money than I've ever had.
I guess they finished. Thank you, sir. It's a very long super chat, but I appreciate the super chat a lot. Thank you for the kind words. Look, I don't want to take credit for your gains. Understand that you pulled the trigger. You know what I mean? Like, I may open the door for people and kind of clarify some things, but I am no way near and should have any of the credit for you guys making this play. It's fantastic to see that you.
Cyril Chalik donated €2.49 through Super Chat. What do you think Jasmy is going to do now today?
It's fantastic that you are seeing these gains, $200,000 in your crypto bags. That doesn't go unnoticed. A lot of people would love to have that, and you still have a lot of room for growth left. The altcoin season, the full bull market has not even happened yet, and we're seeing that people are up by 100, 200,000, 300,000. I'm up to 126,000 in my crypto portfolio, or all of my portfolios like combined, which is crazy. And that's not even including my stock portfolio. That's just looking at crypto. So it's been amazing so far. And on Jasmy alone, I'm up $23,000, right? So I'm excited for what will be with this and a lot of other positions. But again, I don't want to take credit for the ones that you ended up investing into. And I love the fact that you did your research, you invested into it, you made money from it, and as you end up making these sells, you are officially making money from it by having realized gains. So thank you so much for being here, for listening to me, taking the time to listen to me, because without you guys, there's literally no me. So I appreciate anybody that's here that sees what I'm saying and what I'm bringing to the table as a benefit, So I'm just here for you guys as much as possible. So thank you again. What do you think Jasmine is going to do today? I mean, it's already moving, and I mean tonight I would assume that we're going to kind of see more of the same. We'll see a little bit of a retracement as we go into the night, and then when we get to like that popular time where Japan starts, getting into it, and the other side of the world starts getting into it, we now have it pick up in price and really start to move and break 3 cents throughout the night. That would be amazing. I'm not saying it'll officially happen, but that's what I want to happen. That's what I foresee the future being for tonight. And then tomorrow, a lot of people are like, "What's going on?" Maybe it's even going to push further than that. But we'll see. I mean, it's great to see that it broke 1 billion and then is sitting up here at a 1.2, 1.3 billion dollar market cap. That's amazing. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Hey Matt, Adam needs his bottle again. I guess so. I don't know. I don't like to talk crap on anybody. I mean, if people think that I'm lying about something, I don't know. I don't know what I would be lying about. I try not to lie. Why won't you acknowledge Lunic? I've made videos on Terra Luna Classic, and I also continue to talk about Terra Luna Classic. Damn, now you have to pay off the house and student loans. I mean, at some point, yeah. I think Baby Gronk will make 1000x soon. Best gem ever. There's a lot of videos and interest. Sorry, we have quick before I get into that. We have 876 people that are here. Please hit that like button. I would love to get to 500 or 600 likes. I feel like that should be the level. I would appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of you guys being here, first of all. There's a lot of videos and interest already for altcoins. Should we be worried that everything is going up so high so fast, or is it now? Is this how it feels to be early? So I would go with the latter, right? This is how it feels to be early, because if you look at the dominance, Bitcoin's dominance is still up there, 52%. If you look at what has transpired or what has happened in the past with the official bull market, you've seen that Bitcoin's dominance has fallen down to a like 38% level, or maybe even lower if somebody else has seen it lower. But I've seen it, the lowest I've seen it is 38%. Seeing this up at 52% shows me that Bitcoin is still ready to run, is still in Bitcoin territory. The only thing that I would say is that the fear and greed index is kind of having me a little bit worried, right? When things are greedy, when the market is greedy, you want to be fearful, right? And that's why I'm not investing anything else. I'm not taking all of my money out, but I'm not investing it into anything else. I'm doing short-term investments on Margex. I'm taking my trades and I'm leveraging, 5x over here on this platform. And you see all of these positive trades that are going through. Some of them are up, 400%. Some of them are up, or 1,400%. Some of them are actually up 400% or 600%. Or 77% or whatever, right? So it's up a decent amount, and I continue to make these shorter term trades so that I can, profit from those. But I don't really make any long term trades now. I'm officially like done buying any long term positions. All of my positions that I want to buy now are short term.
€2.49 through Super Chat.
Thank you.
JASMY, 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 JL, my wife's going to be named.
That's funny. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. Jasmine is definitely going to change lives. I mean, it already is. Seeing anybody, I've seen emails where people are up before this. They were up hundreds of thousands of dollars. Some people that are up tens of thousands of dollars. People that can now make life-changing moves and pay off their student loans or pay off their car or pay off their house off of these gains. And we haven't even seen the official altcoin season yet. This is what's crazy. Guys, if you want to sign up for Margex, I have a link to Margex in the chat where you guys can utilize Margex to trade to get more of other cryptocurrencies, especially the ones that are in the platform. So I've been able, just to give you an example, if you haven't seen my previous video on XRP, I've been able to gain 12,000 XRP without buying any XRP. And that's because I've been investing, I've been leveraging over here on this platform and been able to give me an extra $7,700 worth of XRP with these trades. Like we look at the ones that I have now, and this is an extra, let's see, right here is Litecoin. This is an extra $700 worth of Litecoin. This is up here is an extra $700 or $900 worth of XRP plus the 100 that I put in there, 130 that I put in there or something like that. And then we look at this is another XRP, which is another 300. So the point is that you can leverage a position, gain a lot more, and then be able to, pocket that hopefully for the official bull run. And that's what I've been doing. And that's why I went from 20,000 XRP now to 32,962. And I would imagine I'm going to be up to maybe like 35 or 40,000 by the time this is all said and done. So again, I'm excited for what this will be and where that will go. But I just continue to, add more without actually spending any more money because of Margex. Now, you want to be careful, make sure that you're very cautious and that you know how to trade, because if you don't know how to trade, you're going to end up losing money. And I don't want you guys to lose money. I want you to understand the process. So I do have videos over on Patreon that explain leverage trading. I also have a whole video on YouTube talking about Margex and how to use it and different things about it. No real like educational piece to it, but educational when it comes to using the platform. So definitely go ahead and check that out. The link to that is in the chat. I'm not even wearing my Jasmine coin shirt. Give me a second. Let me put on my Jasmine coin shirt. Here we go. Rocking the Jasmine coin shirt. Let's go. Let's do this. That's what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can tag the product as well. Jasmine. I said I was going to make more Jasmine coin items, and I didn't end up doing that. I wanted to make some stuff, which would have been cool, but, whatever. Yeah, this is a good live stream, guys. Thank you for being here. Make sure you guys take some time to hit that like button. Would love to see Jasmine have a bounce. Obviously looking for an official bounce somewhere around the 24 level, 24, 25 level, right? Somewhere around here. That's where I'm looking for that significant bounce, which could come, like it could take a while to end up retracing back. And then we could see it through the night where this really starts to pick up and it gets up to the all-time high again. Looks like it's going to create a double top scenario and ends up breaking through that double top scenario and pushing up to a level of 3 cents. That's what I want to see. When I wake up, it better be 3 cents. That's what I want to see. Which would be $30,000 for my overall position. Thoughts on Gorilla Coin? I made a video about that a while ago, and I like it, right? The movement that we've seen within it, I like it, and it does see a massive amount of movement very, very quickly. I don't know how long that will last for, but it does look like it sees that. Matt, you're the best and very humble. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. I trust you and your word. Thank you, Shirley. I'm worried I have to buy this week. I can't choose between Jasmy, CRO, XRP, meme coins, etc. So if I were to choose between those, I mean, I feel like Jasmy coin has a lot of room for growth, right? Don't get me wrong when I say this. I feel like Jasmy coin has a lot of room for growth. CRO is also a very, very strong play. It has moved quite a bit. I feel like XRP has not moved really that much. And seeing how where XRP is, that gives you a lot more room for growth in the long term. Know that it might take a longer time to take off because of the uncertainty with Ripple versus the SEC. But when it does, it's going to be absolutely massive. That's why I have 32,000 of it, is because I understand what the process is. I don't need that right now, but I know once it does take off, it's going to be really big. But that's just my opinion. Again, my opinion may not matter to everybody. It's not going up that fast, to be honest. You're not going to see it go up to a level of 3 cents that fast. Keep doing your thing, Matt. Support your channel. Thank you for saying that. How can I start trading crypto? I mean, just get started. You have a bank account, find a place to where you can deposit, which you can easily start with a DeFi wallet by linking your debit card with it, linking your debit card with like MoonPay or something, buying some BNB and start buying crypto. Or you can start a Coinbase account. It's very, very simple. You do have to go through verification and all of these steps and everything, but you could easily do that and start making money, start buying cryptocurrency today if you wanted to. If you're with like Margex or you're with some other platforms, you might need to send crypto to it. So you might need another platform in order to send it to it, and it just makes it easier. But most cases, if you're talking about um, just like crypto.com or Coinbase, you can start investing over there and making a lot of money there. Uh, this is how it feels to be early. Yeah, that's true. I have 10K invested. I don't know if I should invest the whole 10K. Wait, 10K to invest. I don't know if I should invest the whole 10K into Jasmy or 5K into Miria and 5K into Jasmy. Go with what your gut says. I know a lot of people will say, like for me, they look at me and they go, "You have way too many cryptocurrencies." And I feel like being diverse, you don't want to be completely over diverse, right? But it shows. My Kraken portfolio, which I don't know is up, it's not up. I had to sign in, so that's good that I did go back. But my Kraken portfolio um, does. That's not going to work. That's not the right thing. I don't ever know my password. Give me a second. Let me not talk and do the password, even though I just talked through the entire thing and it worked. My Kraken portfolio is made up of 100 different cryptocurrencies, right? 100 different cryptocurrencies that I invested $5 into. $5. That's it. And I took some of the money that I gained from some of them because some of them went up by 600%. Some of them went up by more. I bought $5 worth of SEI, and SEI ended up running a ridiculous amount. I bought $5 worth of Super Farm, and that went ridiculously high, right? Rubik's, it went ridiculously high, right? All of those positions, I bought $5 worth, and that was 100 different positions, and I was able to turn $500 into $1,851, right? Currently, this is where it stands. Some of these, like TVK, is up to $111 like that. And this was more of ones that I took a consolidated amount and threw it into, so it ended up increasing by like maybe 3x. OMG ended up increasing recently. Celestia increased at a ridiculous amount. And Anchor went up. Graph went up. These are all positions, most of them that I continue to put more money into, and while they were at some of the lower market cap ones made me a lot of money. But either way, I put $5 into 100 different plays, and I think all of the positions that I purchased, all of them, besides this one, there's two positions. Blur, actually no, I made money on Blur. I didn't make money on Moons.
HADI Network donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Matt been watching for some time now. Keep up the great work.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you are subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, and the super chat and all of the kind words. I appreciate it. But this is the only position right here, Moons, that is negative. Every other position that I bought is in the positive. I purchased for $5 every play, and you see all of these. Every position has increased. 99% of these positions have increased. It's crazy, right? So it's not a thing to be crazy over diverse. As long as you're investing, as long as you're maybe even doing some research, you can gain a lot. I did no research on this. That doesn't even hold up. I did no research on this, and 99% of this portfolio is positive. Is that not insane? I did absolutely no research, and because of altcoins that were at their lowest that are going to blow up, that's what happened. Crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. I want that to be studied, because if that goes from $500 to being worth $50,000, like I don't know what else to say. If you didn't make money in crypto, then it's going to be very tough to say that you are a smart investor. It means that you just probably made bad decisions throughout. Thank you for that super chat, though. I appreciate that. Bite, 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 bite. I see that meme coins. Actually, let's go over to. Um, I think I can. I think I can search meme coins. Meme coins coin market cap. It should come up as top meme coins, and we'll see those meme coins that are moving as well, because I know those were making some huge moves, right? If we look at top meme coins, this is another sector that I'm just shocked with. Floki, Bonk, Dog with Hat, Pepe, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, all over $1 billion is insane. MAGA Trump up at $9.29. I was talking about how election coins are going to be huge, worth probably multiple billions of dollars. So if you want something that's going to be worth a lot, I would definitely suggest to make a move in here. It may not be short term, but long term, this thing is going to be a banger. I can assure you that it will be. Now, does that mean that you are supporting, Trump? Does that mean you're supporting one side? I don't know, right? You can take it however you want. I care about the investment. That's all I care about, right? So, seeing this at a certain level is going to be insane. But let's look at all meme coins. You see Pepe, that's not the real Pepe. Jesus, Myro, that's actually up quite a bit. So yeah, I mean, all of those look really, really good. Grok is also up to almost 13, 1.3 cents. So I'm excited about that because I have a million Grok as well, which I'm sitting at about $13,000, $12,600 or $13,000, something like that. But yeah, what did you buy in the amount, the dollar amount to make 30K? What did I buy in the dollar amount to make 30K? You're talking about for Jasmy coin to bring it up to 26 or $27,000. My cost basis was at 40% of a penny. I bought Jasmy coin at 40% of a penny. I bought 1 million that was worth $4,000. And
Robert Moore donated $5 through Super Chat. Thanks for these videos. What did you outplan for Shiba?
all right, give me a second. So yeah, I bought $4,000 worth of Jasmy coin at 40% of a penny, which gave me 1 million, and now it's up to $26,000. So I'm excited about that. What is your out plan for Shiba Inu? So I currently have 93 million. I don't know if I fully broke that down. Let me see if I have that exit plan. Shiba Inu. Let me see. Shiba. Here's Shib. So my exit plan is not a crazy amount. I only have a certain amount that I'm looking to pull out, but I didn't really have it fully broken down. But I know that a level of 0.0001 was that level, which honestly is a $58 billion market cap. That would be $9,000. I can essentially take that if I want to, but I don't know if we're going to see more burns and more traction. But this will be a $1.7 billion market cap. So it's so tough without understanding the burns, right? To understand whether we are going to see those level of burns. So right now, it really only has it established to gain my initial investment back, which would be somewhere around here, taking about 20 million, or I may even take 40 million and leave the rest that is in there. So I get, double my initial investment, which was $2,000 at a level of 0.00002. So 4 zeros and a 2 when it gets to this drop zero level. So it's tough. I only have 93 million, but I want to save some for what the future could be while also collecting my initial investment. I want to do that with basically everything. Thank you for that super chat, by the way. I don't see. Someone said I don't see something. Can you use Margex in the States? It says it was banned, but I just want to make sure I'm not dumb. So it has no KYC. You can use it in the States as of right now, unless they come out and say, hey, we're going to be discontinuing being able to use it in the States and, implement KYC or whatever, right? But yeah, that's the situation now. I live in the United States. I live in Pennsylvania, so yeah. Matt, should I buy Jasmine now or should I wait for a pullback? I mean, usually you should wait for a pullback, right? if you don't have any Jasmy, it's always tough to be removed from the situation, but I always wait for some sort of a pullback. And right now, we were seeing a little bit of a pullback back down to this level where it did now bounce a little bit. So that may be the retracement that we end up
Mohammed
seeing.
donated $4.99 through Super Chat. What do you think about Milady meme coin?
That position has been brought up to me multiple times, and I think for Milady, um, it's tough because the only way that this really moves and what I've seen within it, the way that this moves is when you have Elon Musk that has some sort of tie to it, right? The reason why I moved in the first place was because Elon Musk had a tweet about it. And having any type of tweet, having any type of connection with Elon Musk automatically pumps something to a massive extent, right? And he has not said anything since about that, at least as far as I know. So seeing $8 million, any type of major movement, you'll see this run. But seeing how this is not seeing kind of record volume like everything else, I would assume that it's probably not going to take place that way, that you're not going to see it pump up to ridiculous prices. But when people do count things out, that's when they go ham, right? That's when they go hard and see a lot of these meme coins to absolutely explode out of nowhere. You can say that something's not worth anything, but that just makes the desire, that makes the FOMO, that makes the push a lot stronger. So for me, I don't see it as an opportunity. The volume is just too low to be a meme coin. So I don't know. Let's see. Let's go back here to Jasmine. Wow, 2 lives in one day. Yeah, I mean, I saw an opportunity that, Jasmine coin was absolutely skyrocketing. And also, we don't really have anything to watch today. So I was like, let's go live. Let's talk about Jasmine coin. Let's mention what's happening here. I mean, we have 883 people that are here. So make sure you take the time to hit that like button. And get me up to like 600, 700 likes. That would be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I bought 6 million or 60 million Jasmy at 0.0003. When was it at 0.0003? Was it before it got listed on CoinMarketCap? Like when was that? I was gonna say Jasmy never hit 0.0003. Hey Matt, what do you think of Bitcoin Cash? I like Bitcoin Cash. I like the movement that we've seen within it. I don't hold it specifically. The only Bitcoin type of product that I hold is actually Bitcoin, and I don't even want to hold that. I'm only holding it because it is a store of value, and anytime that I want to officially use that for other cryptocurrency, I could. If I feel like I find an opportunity that's just too good to pass up, I can trade my Bitcoin for that. I feel like this is consistency, and what I want is maybe a little bit more risk at times. So what you're saying is no one knows what's going on. That's true that no one knows exactly what's going to happen with the position. However, I wouldn't say no one knows what's going on, because when it comes to the potential uses, you understand what's laid out, the maybe a little bit of a roadmap, and if not, you understand the pieces of the puzzle. It's just you don't know how those pieces are really going to go together, right? It's like putting together a puzzle blindfolded. You know the pieces are there, but you just can't put them in the right spots. So you want to see how that implements into their system by seeing AMAs or having conversations or seeing the first thing get implemented and then see and speculate what's coming next. So yes, essentially no one really knows exactly what's going to happen, but we have the pieces that are there. They're laid out on the table. We just don't know how they go into place. Does that make sense? When will altcoin season start, Matt? Most likely once we start to see Bitcoin's dominance. I would imagine, and this is just my opinion. I'm not going to tell you that this is 100% the case. I believe that once we start seeing Bitcoin, we see Bitcoin at a level to where it's reached its all-time high, it surpassed its all-time high, and now it's kind of leveling out, right? That's where we'll start to see money that flows into altcoins heavily. Right now, we still have a lot of money that's flowing into Bitcoin on a daily basis, and we're seeing the dominance still at 52%. Even though altcoins and meme coins and everything is running, we're still seeing Bitcoin's dominance at 52%. And the reason being is because the things that are affected today that are moving, and for the last couple of days that have been moving by 30 and 40 and 50%, are really only millions of dollars worth of a market cap. You're looking at $1 billion market cap for a lot of these things, and it seems like it's a massive move, which it is for us. We're gaining a lot. But when it comes to the overall market cap, it's not really having a change. So many things have moved, and we've seen this at a $2.38 trillion market cap for so long. I think it was at 2.35 for a while. In the last couple of days, it's risen by like 3 billion. I'm talking a lot. My voice is like getting bad. I'm gonna have to throw like a cough drop in my mouth or something. What are people's thoughts on Spell and on shipping token? I've looked at shipping one time, and I don't know. I like Spell a lot better. I think Spell has everything in place. I believe they had like less circulating supply. I also believe they had the availability on every platform, which means they have the popularity. So they have all the things for them. It's just they're still sitting at a lower market cap, so they can see massive gains in the near future, foreseeable future. What do you think a conservative price for Shiba during this bull market is, not including the burns? I would probably say looking at 0.0001, looking for a drop zero level. That's probably a conservative price, and then maybe a little bit above that. But the point is that I don't expect to see a crazy price from this because it's already at like a $12 billion, $13 billion market cap. So seeing it at a $50 billion market cap is not, ridiculous. Seeing it at a 60 or $70 billion market cap is not ridiculous. It's also not really a crazy gain that everybody receives. It may be thousands of dollars, it may be hundreds of percent, but you would have to have a lot invested in order to see that crazy gain. Like you would need to have like 10,000 invested right now into that meme coin, and then you could see that, 7x, and then it'll be $70,000. Significant level, but you also invested, $10,000 in order to get there. Shipping could be bigger if they expand out of Australia. I mean, maybe. I don't really know much about it. So, Spell, Jasmy, and Fetch run the same. Charts look the same because of DWF Labs. Do you pay attention to meme coins? Just curious if your thoughts are on Byte. Yeah, I pay attention to meme coins. I don't know if I feel like Byte has a popularity. I've seen the popularity within it, but I look at Grok, and that's the position that I'm heavily into when it comes to meme coins. Everything else, Pepe, I only have like $250 worth right now. Shiba Inu, yes, I do have $1,000 or $2,000 right now where it currently stands. Dogecoin, I don't have any, which I honestly did want to have some at a level of 8 cents, so I'm a little upset that it has risen. But either way, I've gained a lot over on Margex with Dogecoin, so I'm happy with that. But I really don't have many meme coins. I'm trying to think if there's any others, but no. What I do have is Grok. I have a lot of Grok. I invested $7,200 into Grok, which was by far the highest price that I've ever invested, or highest balance I've ever invested into a meme coin. Currently, Grok is sitting at 1.2 cents. Now, when I initially invested, it was around 2 cents. It did retrace. I ended up investing a little bit lower than 1 cent at the second point, and then I also invested at a level of, I believe it was 50% of a penny, where I invested like 600,000 coins, which was like another $3,500, and it got me up to 7,200 that I invested into the play, or a 7,000 72% of a penny was the break even. It's way above that. Now it's at 1.2, 1.3 cents, and I'm at $12,000. So I'm up a significant amount on that play, and I wanted to stay strong with it because I truly believed in it, and I do believe in it a lot further than where it is. I feel like Grok is a stronger play, but yeah, I invest in some meme coins, just some, not a lot. Um, do you think buying Shibu at a lower price, a lower point again, is worth it? Shibu? Like Shiba Inu, or is that a different position? XRP holders, man, I really do hope you guys make it. I believe that, I believe that we will. I believe that we will. Will we make it as far as, some of, or where a lot of other people think that we're going to make it, to like $30,000, $10,000? Maybe not. But I'm looking for so much action to happen well before that point. So I'm not upset about that. Thanks to you, I turned $5,000 into $142,000 in 8 weeks. 27x MAGA Trump coin, riding it out in November election. Jasmine, let's go. I think you're going to turn that into a boatload of money. If that's the case, I truly believe, right? I'm not talking about any political side or anything, just understanding election coins and how big they are going to be, and seeing this one and how this is absolutely massive already. Just wait until the altcoin season happens, wait until, election season takes place. MAGA Trump, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it's up there competing with literally the top cryptocurrencies that are there before. Not top cryptocurrencies as in like Bitcoin and Ethereum. I mean top cryptocurrencies in the meme coin sector. I feel like it's going to be huge, and I should have been involved in it. And the crazy thing is, as I was making the video, I was like, I should be involved in this because I truly think.
Donated $1.99 through Super Chat. I have 2K worth of bonk, 805K shares of Jasmy.
That's amazing, by the way. That's absolutely amazing. So while I thought that not Grok, while I thought that MAGA Trump was going to make a huge move, I wanted to invest money into it, but I didn't take the money that I had in that wallet and throw it in there. I should have invested $1,000. I would have turned it into so much more now, and I would also have turned it into so much more later, because I would have taken my initial $1,000, left the rest in there, and let that ride, because I feel as though it's going to be worth multiple billions of dollars. And you guys can do whatever you want with this information, and I hope that you guys make a ton off of it. But so many people from that video were like, I'm glad that you talked about this, even though it's like, politically driven and you don't want to push any type of politics. It's still something where people can understand it's about the investment. It's about understanding what will be popular and how you can gain in on that popularity. And to gain 27x on your initial investment is freaking fantastic. Congratulations on that. Let me see. But you have 2K worth of bonk and 805K worth of Jasmy, or 805K Jasmy. So you have $2K worth of bonk and 805K Jasmy right now. That's amazing. I don't know how much you're up on that Jasmy. I don't know how much you're up on that bonk, but it's great to see the growth. It's great to see how much people have made. Phenomenal. Am I too late for XRP as well? I don't think so. XRP is still standing in a great spot. Let's look at XRP really quick. XRP is sitting at about 63 cents. Where I invested in this play, understand that my cost basis is not too far away from where this is, because I decided to double down and triple down while it was at some of the higher levels, past the 50-cent level up to the 60-cent level. That's where I invested in a lot of XRP. So I'm not upset about what I invested into. I'm not upset about this move. I will continue to add more because I understand XRP has a lot of value going forward. And I can't wait until it shows that value. what pullback level do you think Jasmine will go to before I should buy more, or just buy more now? So my pullback level that I saw for Jasmine coin was down here, level of 24 cents. Right now, it has pulled back down to 26 from 27, which is not a significant enough pullback. So I think it may be creating, kind of lower highs and lower lows scenario to kind of break down to this point or even get back down to 22. But would love to see it kind of keep stair stepping and keep hovering up to these points. But it's not a given that it's going to, right? I'm bag holding Shiba 0.00006. Do you think it will reach that high soon? I think it will reach that level. I can't necessarily say if it will reach it soon. Meme coins are definitely taking off and making moves. I think that's the ultimate or all time like high level is where that's at. So I definitely think that's the case that it will find a way to get back there and it will surpass that. But it depends on your definition of soon, right? What's the earliest you think Jasmine could hit 20 cents? I'm thinking somewhere end of third quarter is probably the earliest that I see within it. Because I think there's going to be some sort of a reaction as you see, April. So maybe middle to end of third quarter could be significant. That's what I'm seeing within it. I'm simplistic. Do you think it will hit 70? Like 70 cents? Or $70? I bought 190 MAGA coins at 52 cents. I'm so excited to see where it goes during the election. Yeah, I mean, I can understand why. You see where it's at now. When the government gets regulations, will all the meme coins disappear because of the fact that they are mainly coins? So no, right? Understand that cryptocurrencies they never go away. Like people can say, oh, well, they will go to zero, that they will disappear, that they will be. These cryptocurrencies don't just go away, right? You can't just go out and go, you know what, we're deleting the contract. People have removed liquidity and those coins are still out there and still actually receiving investments. Maybe it's not a crazy amount, but they're receiving investments. The point is that cryptocurrencies never die. It's not like a business where a business goes bankrupt, gets removed from the stock market, and those trades, it gets, delisted and, there, and then people can't really trade it even though you could essentially trade it, even though it's delisted, it makes it very difficult. For cryptocurrency, you still can trade that on the blockchain if you wanted to, right? So, no, I don't think when you have regulation that you're going to have anything that is a meme coin that ends up getting pushed out. It may just not have as much popularity as something like a main cryptocurrency that's heavily adopted. If it's not heavily adopted by institutions, it's not going to have as much volume go into it. So you're going to be depending on the everyday folks like me and you that are investing into those plays, kind of like how a lot of people will invest in the penny stocks. And those penny stocks, even though those could be failing businesses and completely fail, it's a different story to where those cryptocurrencies can't completely fail, but are looked at and frowned upon by institutional investors. So that's the way that it's going to be in the future when you have those meme coins that really run the space. However, you have a select meme coins, and then you'll also have regulations on like whether exchanges can offer those meme coins, right? Whether they consider them, and maybe it's a new form of regulation. It's not considering the Howey test or whatever, but you have this regulation that tells you exchanges can't trade this currency, right? Exchanges are reliable, or we're relying on exchanges to regulate based on the government's rules, whatever the government does classify as the rules for that platform for that country. So that's the way that it will be. So it won't be a problem in my
Jonathan
opinion.
Martinez donated $5 through Super Chat. Hey Matt, you are awesome. Thanks for shining light on Jasmy. I got in around the same time as you and I'm currently up 403% on it.
That is great, Jonathan. Right, and hopefully it's Jonathan. Am I saying that right? But I think it's great to see that people are getting in at these prices, that they see the opportunity, that I see. And I love the fact that like what I do is I go out there and purchase it. I tell you about positions that I currently hold. I'm not going to tell you about a position that I don't hold. And because if I'm telling you that I believe in a position and I don't actually have it, then what does that tell you, right? That doesn't tell you that I'm super strong on that position or that position is going to go absolutely to the moon because I don't even have it, right? Now, I'm telling you about MAGA Trump and I'm telling you about like that position, and I don't currently hold it, but I'm telling you about the missed opportunity that I did have with it. And I'm not saying that I want people to just heavily invest into it, but I want them to consider election coins in the future. But I'm glad that you're up 403% and that you're making a lot of money. I don't know how much you invested on there, or how much you're up dollar wise, but the percentage is great. I know everybody is probably saying, even me, everybody's probably saying, I wish I would have invested more, right? Because if I would have invested more, maybe I would have had my initial investment back already, just because I want to be
York
able to hold that.
Honduras donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Thanks for your help. BC of someone on your chat. I got into CWIF early and became rich.
Well, I appreciate the super chat. I also like the name. I think we had a couple of super chats the last time with this. Thanks for your help. Because of someone on your chat, I got into see cat with hat early and became rich. Yeah, I don't. Again, I don't remember where cat with hat is. I know we've talked about that briefly about where CWIF is. But yeah, currently sitting at $40 million market cap. It's on Solana chain. You're seeing $2 million worth of volume. You do have a couple of places where you can purchase it. And I don't know what their process is. I don't know exactly what they're looking to do there, but you are seeing that you have 66% of the supply still left out there. So that's something that's a little bit troublesome, I guess. But ultimately, if you can see the same level of success or some sort of the same level of success um, as Dog with Hat, obviously that will be absolutely massive for anybody involved. So thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that, and hopefully you see more success with it.
Donated $49.99
Whoa!
through Super Chat.
Thank you for that super chat, and you didn't even say anything, Herman. Thank you for the super chat. I greatly appreciate that. I really, really do. I mean, that goes a long way. I really do appreciate that a lot. I thought maybe you would say something, but that's a nice super sticker, and that's your first super chat you've ever sent. I hope you had like a massive gain from one of these plays that we've talked about. Thank you for that. I just want to give you credit for my 250K position at 40% of a penny. Been following you for the past 2 years. Keep up the great work. You made me bank on Lunic as well. Thanks, bro. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate the kind words. I always like to hear success stories. So seeing the success story that you've had, being able to get in on Terra Luna Classic, get in on Jasmy Coin, get in on any other position is absolutely amazing. So I'm happy for you and happy for others that also made a decent amount of money from it. So Herman, if you have anything to say, thank you for the super chat. I would like to know, what's on your mind and what type of gains you've received or seen. You know, Herman is the GOAT making money. Hopefully, yeah. What are the chances of Jasmy hitting 5 cent mark? I mean, the chances are high, in my opinion. I feel like Jasmy coin will hit 5 cents. Is this your full-time job now, bro? Just investing in crypto and stocks? Yeah, I mean, typically investing in crypto and talking about the stock market and lending my voice to a lot of people as that second opinion. It's so tough to invest, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, right? If you're investing into cryptocurrency, and you're just investing by yourself. It's so much tougher to hold on to a position or believe in a position when you have only the information that you research off of it. However, if you have multiple people or at least another person that's a second opinion to give you that thought process, hey, what's happening with this? It feels a lot better to hold on the position. It feels a lot better to continue to invest into some of these plays because you have that second opinion. You have that third opinion. You have that community to come together and give you their thoughts. So much better to do that than it is just being by yourself. I've tried that before, investing just by myself, and I can't say that I failed day trading because I've always had success day trading in the stock market. But I definitely felt like I was more profitable when I saw others that have seen the same thing that I did. Right? It gives me a little bit more confidence. My biggest percentage gain. My biggest percentage gain is from Terra Luna Classic. It was 70,000%. Matt, my friend told me. My friend told me Jasmy is going to max out at 12 cents in the bull run. What do you think of this? I don't think that that's the case. Maxing out at a level of 12 cents doesn't really pinpoint any type of um, major market cap level, right? That brings you, to a value of what, like $6 billion market cap. I feel like that's not significant enough, right? You look at a 2 cent price, it's a $1 billion market cap. You multiply that, by six, and you're going to get $6 billion market cap. So it's not really a significant level. I can't say that that's the largest piece, but maybe your friend is trying to assume maybe a little bit of the worst so that you would eventually, sell some of your position. Not saying that he wants you to get rid of your position or he wants everybody to get rid of their position. He just wants to assume maybe the worst case scenario so that maybe his exit plan is to sell sporadically. And if it does somehow exceed that price, then you obviously make money, but you um, reap the benefits and rewards of just having it and selling some before that. And you can't be mad at making hundreds or tens of $1,000s worth of a gain, right? You can't be mad at it. My portfolio printed, absolutely. I can understand why. More Bean Boozled videos. Yeah, I haven't made a well. I've been making golf videos. I haven't been had a chance to upload anything or do anything there. I've been spending a lot of time with the kids recently because Erica's working. So when she works her job, it's so like sporadic. It's never like consistent, which is okay because I like it to be inconsistent. I can she can have days off where she can just completely take care of the kids. And then there's some days to where she works all day, and which is a day like tomorrow where I'm I get Harper up and get her ready, get her on the bus, get Hayden a bunch of food. Hayden's with me. Get her breakfast or lunch, her dinner, and all that stuff, as well as teach her stuff and be your teacher, as well as working at the same time. I feel like I'm doing a lot, but it makes me feel like I'm doing just so much more than than what I can do, and it feels great. It does. Hit the like button, everybody. Yeah, definitely hit that like button. We got 654 likes and we got 728 people that are here. I don't know how many people we got on, X or anything, but we've been live for a little bit over there. So we have about 2 people that are over on X. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know how many people we got live on Rumble, but let's check it out. 9 people. I wish I had some Jasmine. But what do you think about that? Can you speak about lunch, not trading on crypto.com or Lunic? Yeah, I mean, that's not significant. No, Terra Luna Classic not trading on crypto.com is not bad at all. It's I understand how it could be being delisted is like a big deal, and obviously it has its way of gaining traction, just being delisted. However, they didn't really receive a lot of volume, and it's tough on them to go through with that, especially if they're trying to adhere to the U.S. Quite or more often. Um, Hey Matt, here's a narrative we need to look out. AI, Solana meme, Ghost Ag, Omnichain. For AI, I choose or AIT, meme, when, Ghost Ag, Caspa, Omnichain, TIA. I understand those last two. The first two, maybe not. My meme obviously is Grok. I like Caspa. I like TIA. I have that as well. But yeah, AI, I'm more of an GRT person, but that's just me. Been investing for the last 6 months or last 6 years on crypto. Crypto is brutal sometimes, but it's kind of addictive. I take a lot of risk since I'm always all in with all I have. I can understand that 100%. Do more Cyrus videos. I have to give it like some breaks in between. Um, some Pepe hate. Watch the haters. If you have research, you know you have a good play. Don't second guess it. Institution institution is key, especially if you have a good gut health. Yeah, I mean, I wait, intuition. Sorry, I said institution. Intuition is key, especially if good gut health. Got you. I was gonna say that didn't make sense, but I can't really see all of the words. Um, can you do a story time of that 70,000%? So yeah, I mean it's very simple. It was Terra Luna Classic. I bought at the absolute low, and that was when a lot of people were telling me, "Hey, don't buy this position." Everybody was screaming like bloody murder that Terra Luna Classic was a falling knife. Do not catch it. Nobody buy it. It's horrible. And I was like, well, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here and go ahead and buy this position because it looks like it's an opportunity to bounce. With all of the supply, I was like, if they find a way to decrease the supply, which I thought that Do Kwon would stick with it. I didn't think that he would completely fork and give up on it, right? That he would fork and give up on it, right? Um, but no, he did. And I still thought that it had a lot of potential to bounce, which it did. It went up to like a $3.8 billion market cap. And that's where I saw that gain, right? I invested $43 into Terra Luna Classic at the absolute low of 6 zeros and a six, which no exchange, no tracking system tracked besides CoinGecko, which got close. It got to 6 zeros and a nine. Coin market cap only has it at the lowest of like I think 4 zeros or 5 zeros, but it got to 6 zeros and a six. I bought, and I was surprised because I thought it was 5 zeros as well when I was buying it, but then it came back with a price saying that I was going to get 63 million, and I was like, okay, I'm buying that. And then I tried to add more. I tried to continue to add more because I wanted to buy, or no, sorry. Um, I wanted to buy before, so I was gonna buy $500 worth, and I went to go like charge my card, and my bank wouldn't let me because it didn't go through with those transactions. It said that this was sketchy because it's a crypto site, crypto platform, and they had to call me the next day, or no, later that day, and say, "Hey, did you make these transactions?" And I said, yes, I was looking to make the transactions. They were like, well, go through with the transactions now. I was like, I don't need to now. I already missed out on the opportunity, but since you guys weren't open, I couldn't do anything about it. But you refused the transaction, and I'm a little bit upset. And they're like, well, I'm sorry. And I'm like, well, you made me miss out on $300,000 because if I would have invested $500, I would have made $300,000 from that in a matter of 2 days. Like, that's crazy to see that I would have made that much in a matter of just 2 days. But I digress with that. I invested $43, turned it into $30,000. I took 4,800, or technically $6,000 worth of profit, but I did spend another 1,200 to buy more back in there to get me my, I think it was 57 million or something like that. But I gave some away, some Terra Luna Classic away when it recently popped up to 20 or 2.7 percent of a penny. which was each million was about $270 that I gave away to some of the investors or some of the believers in Terra Luna Classic, some people in the live stream. So yeah, I mean, I gained 70,000%, but only a portion of it was realized. $43 into that much. And right now it's worth about $9,000. So $43 into, um, let's say, a realized gain, if I took it all right now, it would be $13,000, $14,000 or so. That's fantastic. So that breakdown of that, I mean, it was just literally my best gain ever. It was fun too because so many other people actually invested more than I did. Like they bought it at those low levels and found a place to buy it because crypto.com wasn't offering trades within it. Coinbase wasn't offering trades within it. KuCoin wasn't. Binance wasn't. All of the platforms were not, but you can go on MetaMask and you could swap also on MetaMask. You can swap on PancakeSwap, and that's where I did it. Was on PancakeSwap, and it was just luck of the draw because I invested at the right time, and everybody else did as well that was on live stream at that time. Man, I'm
Tim
gonna.
Thomas donated $1.99 through Super Chat. What's your thoughts on Caspa?
I like Caspa. I have about 10,000 Caspa, which is worth what somewhere around $1,600 so I like Caspa and where it's going to go. I honestly believe that it should be worth multiple dollars. So not only a $20 billion market cap, but should be worth closing into 40, 50, 60, even into 100. A lot of people believe it's going to be worth hundreds of billions, but I'm not pushing that luck. I think that I still have different levels that I'm going to sell at, but I still do hold some for the long term, right? A forever token or a forever coin is there for a reason. Like that is one of those. Pepe been a sick one too. It absolutely has. Matt, I'm gonna sell 48K Jasmy at around 20 cents. The rest I'll hold till next year. Whatever your strategy is. Matt, do you know when the fourth quarter lockup is? I don't know exactly when, but it should be before the end of March because it's supposed to be the first quarter of 2024, or technically the fourth quarter for Japan. Can you go into the Jasmy chart and predict what the price is going to be in 10 hours? No, I can't do that. Do you think Floki could reach 1 cent? What's Floki's overall supply? I don't know what Floki's supply is. Let me bring up Floki. Here it is. So Floki's supply, you're seeing it at million, billion, trillion. Can it reach 1 cent? That would be a $95 billion market cap. Is that accurate? Yeah, because 900 would be a 10-cent price, and then 1 cent would be $95 billion. That's tough to say. I would say no. The $95 billion market cap is insanely high. However, if it can truly build, because remember, Floki is not only. Oscar said you had gave up on Jasmy. Oscar Ramos is talking about me with Jasmy. He's talking about Mister, I'm completely riding the bandwagon of Jasmy and investing the bare minimum in something. Come on, man. Like, you've got to be kidding me. There are actual like real investors out there, and you're telling me that this guy is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, oh man, the person that invests the bare minimum in something, he's talking about the bare minimum of certain things of a position that he's a partner with, talking about CRO how it can only get to $1, and there's so many other people are like, what are you talking about? There's so much more room above that. And he's like, no, it can only get to $1. Anything above that is just ridiculous. So then if it gets there, you're gonna give up on it. Like I don't understand. I don't know if he actually said this, but that's crazy if he actually said that. A person who's been talking about Jasmy coin religiously for how many years now, invested at the absolute bottom again, because I invested at the bottom of Terra Luna Classic, and then all of a sudden he's calling me a person that gave up on Terra Luna Classic, and then he's telling me, I guess, that I gave up on Jasmy coin. I don't know. I don't know if that's true, right? Whatever. I don't want to sit here and have no beef, but you know, we already have beef. I don't really care for him at all. Um, he just if that's true, he just loves burning bridges. Because this, I guess, this bridge is already burned. So he's like, what can I lose, right? The only reason, like I said, the only reason that I've ever watched Oscar was not for information. It was just for him saying crypto.com, which I felt like was all one word, and it was just something that really flowed together.
Donated £1.99 through Super Chat. Hi, please can you talk about Hemule Vitalik's cat?
Hemule? I don't know about that. I don't know what that is, but I'll take a look at it, but I'll have to do it off of screen. um, maybe I'll go. It's 35 million. So 35 million. This is currently at $35 million market cap with $8 million worth of volume. I've seen worse, honestly. And currently you're looking at a billion. So honestly, you have a lot of room to where this could go to. And if you wanted this to get to like $1 as a meme coin, it could get there with only a billion coins in circulating supply overall. If we look at the markets that it's available on, or sorry, the markets over here, we're going to see it's available in Uniswap and mainly Jupiter, I guess. But you don't really have many places to where you can buy it. That's the issue that you would have with it. And I don't know how long this has been around. It looks like it's been around since 2023. You would hope to see more exchanges and more traction there, but you know, we're seeing this up 1,494%. Let's say within the last year, it's really made this move. In the last month, it's up 2,400%. But I mean, the way or where this was, I mean, it's only based off of the volume that we've seen within there, and everybody's looking for that volume. So once you see that deplete, I don't expect this to really move a hefty amount. So, yeah. The guy that looks like Oscar De La Hoya. I mean, yeah, kind of. Hey, Matt, I chose AIT over GRT because of it's the official subnet of um, Teo. AIT has a huge potential and only small cap. Interesting. Like, I don't want to sit here. Like, I understand there are burned bridges. Like, I don't like to talk about someone in any way, right? And I like the whole entire conversation. I wanted to give him the complete benefit of the doubt, and you know, have this conversation that was constructive criticism, and it seemed like it started to turn into like backhanded compliments in a way and passive aggressiveness. And I was like, what the hell is this? Like, I don't know. I don't know what you're getting at here. Like, are you trying to discredit me because I've been talking about Terra Luna Classic for such a long time? And I've had Terra Luna Classic and I gave away Terra Luna Classic and I show my portfolio and I have a lot that's over here. Like, I don't know what you're trying to get from this. Like, I really don't understand. I've been talking about CRO for longer than he's been talking about CRO. Like, I don't, I don't know what anybody's trying to get from this. I'm not trying to start really any type of beef or end any type of beef. I literally just want to, like, I've always wanted to like live in a way, live in more harmony, understand what each person is investing into and why they're investing into it and why they believe that that's going to happen rather than shut it down completely. Um, because all I want to see is facts, right? I provide the facts, and I try and make sure everything that I mention as a thumbnail and a title also is within the video, is the main conversation of the video. And that's always what it is. You know?
Ayman Ahmed donated $4.99 through Super Chat. How can I transfer crypto from Coinbase to Margex and thanks folded hands?
You can.
Lucid Media donated $10
Sorry.
through Super Chat.
Sorry. Thank you for the super chats. Oh, that was just a super chat. Thank you for the super chats. I appreciate that.
Anakin Skywalker donated 5 Singapore dollars through Super Chat. He told everyone he's the reason everyone is making money from Jasmy. I mean, that's kinda whack, rolling on the floor laughing.
Wait, he told. What? Like, is that true? Does anybody have like a clip or something? Like, there's people out there that always tell me. There's times where I have like Oscar Ramos's channel up in the background because people are telling me all the time that he's saying something, and I'm like, just like, relax. Like, I don't know why that's a thing. Like, people take credit for something because they have a very small amount that's invested in Jasmine, but then you look back and he never had it in his portfolio in the beginning. Like, I don't understand. But either way, wait, how can I transfer from Coinbase to Margex? So Coinbase, all you have to do is you're sending on a specific network. Make sure you send on that network. Do not send like ERC20. I mean, if you are going to send it, you want to make sure you receive ERC20. I'm not going to show you exactly, but I can kind of walk you through it if you did want to do it. So you go over to the wallet, you go over to deposit, like if you wanted to deposit Ripple. So you would deposit Ripple and you would make sure you have this certain network, which you can transfer directly on the XRP network. Make sure you have, the memo tag, the address, everything that's there, and you copy both of those into, where you need to send it from Coinbase. And then once you copy those and send those over there, you can send the amount and it should be received within literally seconds for XRP. I would recommend XRP or Solana or something that you want to continue to gain, because you can't, once you bring it over to Margex, let's say you do have Margex, once you bring it over to Margex, you cannot swap on this platform. So you're not going to be able to swap from Ripple to Litecoin or from Ripple to Tether or USDC. So all of these positions that I have as available balances, I have to grow them a certain amount in order to transfer them out, especially Tether and USDC. The reason why is because it costs $25 to send USDC. It costs $25 to send Terra or Tether. For Ripple and Litecoin, it's cheap.
Donated £1.99 through Super Chat. Hemula's Vitalik ETH owner's cat. ETH ETF could rocket it.
I don't disagree. I think it could. I think there's just a lot of a less volume that has happened within it. He's live right now talking smack. All right, well, whatever he's saying. I mean, let him do what he's doing. Like, I don't care. I don't care about what he's saying. He can go ahead and spit as much lies as he wants. I show all of my portfolios. I show all of my receipts. I talk about everything that I need to talk about within the videos, and I'm very transparent on everything that I do. So he can say whatever the hell he wants to say, but I've been invested in Jasmy since 40% of a penny. There have been people that have invested a lot lower than me. There are people that have made hundreds of thousands of dollars or tens of thousands of dollars and have chances to make millions of dollars, not because of me, because they decided to invest into it. I am not the reason why anybody made money in Jasmy. I may be the reason why someone checked out this open door. They walked through it. You guys made that decision. You deserve the pat on the back, not me. So for anybody else that's saying that they claim that they're the reason why you're making money, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, right? And they shouldn't be taken seriously because of that. So again, I'm not the reason why you guys are making money. You guys are. We rocking with you. I appreciate that. Crypto folks got to start getting along. I mean, I'm cool with everybody. And the only one that I'm not cool with is him, which honestly, I wouldn't have thought, right? That was the case. I wouldn't have thought that was the case. I don't know. I really don't understand it. I really don't understand it, but it's cool. It's cool. Hey, Fire King, how you doing? Thank you for being here. How risky is Pepe? I mean, I wouldn't say it's super risky. I would say that it's a solid meme coin. Sitting at about a $2.3 billion market cap, definitely a solid meme coin. I don't think it's super risky at all. They had some movements. Any position has had its fair share of things that have happened. Not really from the dev teams, but any meme coin has had its fair share of things that's happened. But knowing that that's gone, and you've seen a burn within Pepe as well, it's phenomenal to see what they have done overall. Um, so I think they're going to be worth
Thomas
most
Sims
likely a
donated
$42
$2
billion
through
market
Super
cap.
Chat. Hey Matt, do you think Elmo will come back this run?
So I think it has a chance. It's just the like what they did with Elmo, it could have been so much better. And I've given my suggestions. I've told him, look, what you need to do with Elmo was keep the burns the way that they are. Exchanges burning is a whole nother level that no other cryptocurrency has done. And you're doing something completely different. It was way bigger than they thought, and they thought that they needed to get MEXC when MEXC didn't provide the volume that they wanted. So I think it has a chance, but those burns are completely out the window. And I just saw you were live. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've been live for about an hour and 50 minutes at this point. People are instigating things, Matt. It's okay. I mean, that's cool. Maybe they just like drama. If they like drama, they like drama. I'm not really a big fan of it, but like I said, the things that I've seen and I've heard him say back and forth is basically saying like I'm full of crap for lack of a better term. I really don't want to curse because like a family channel, and I know people listen to my channel with like kids and stuff, and they have it on loud, and their families like in the background. So I'm not gonna. I obviously don't want to do that. But yeah, people uh, will say these things, but it's mainly like what he has said. Like I don't really hold grudges with anybody. I mean, this is like the longest grudge and the longest um, thought I have to put into it. If I hold a grudge, then it's more energy spent towards that person, which I could spend that energy towards so many other people and so many other things. you know? So um I don't know. I just don't want to like I don't want to have beef with anybody. I don't want to sit here and make it seem like I'm the saving grace of cryptocurrency because I'm not. Um so it's whatever. I don't want to have any type of beef with anybody. Matt, do you think what do I think of Celestia? I have Celestia. I like Celestia. I've made so I invested I think $50 into that from the beginning when it was at like $2, and I ended up profiting from that and taking my profit like three times. So I'm currently sitting on like $89 worth of Celestia or six. I want to say it's six, 5 or 6
Trader
TIA.
Elmo donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Whatever happened to clear cryptos?
I don't know what that is. Clear cryptos? Clear cryptos. Whatever happened to clear cryptos? Is that a person? I don't know. Wow, I'm still earning Lunic from Lunatics. Wild. Yeah. I mean, I've been earning it for quite some time. Still holding my Lunatics over there, which says it's $1,400 worth, but I don't think that's the case. Anyways, if you guys want to know what this platform is, I think I'm gonna head off here because I gotta watch a show or something with Erica and spend some time with her. But we should be live um, here tomorrow at some point. I don't have typically I go to the gym on Mondays, but I'm not going to the gym tomorrow. We're going to the gym Tuesday, so I should be on maybe a little bit later on Tuesday or maybe on time depending on what's happening and how fast I can get a live stream up. But I appreciate all of you guys for being here. thank you for supporting me. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the members. Thank you for, checking out everything you check out. If you guys want to go and trade on Margex, yes, the link to the referral code or link is in the chat. If you want to start trading on Margex, you can trade up to 100x leverage, and the link to sign up using my link is in the chat. Check it out because you can trade up to 100x leverage. I don't recommend 100x leverage, but there's always a chance where you could see a massive move, and it just completely skyrockets and you make so much from it. But you also want to, make sure you manage risk. So 5x, 10x leverage, 15x leverage at maximum. You can see all the positions that I have here, and all of them are lower than 10x leverage. Some of them 5, some of them 9, and most of them are 10. And you see how much I'm gaining. And the reason that is because it gives you so much room in between where it is at the bottom, or where it is at the price, where the liquidation price is, as well as giving you so much room to grow and still utilizing other people's money. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for why aren't you holding more Pepe shares? Honestly, or more coins of Pepe. Honestly, that's something that I've always thought about. And before Pepe was running, I said, but the day before, you can go back to this, the day before Pepe ran, I said, I'm going to go and buy more Pepe. And I had $1,000. Well, actually, I think it was 1,000. It might have been a little bit more, but about $1,000, whatever I had in crypto.com, because that's the only place that I can buy it outside of Kraken, because Kraken, I have my random coin portfolio. So I was going to buy it, and I had it set up, but I had to go through like the stage where you had to like verify or whatever as you buy something, and I didn't do that because I didn't have the time to do it. But I went to go buy it, and I was like, yeah, let me get this. I have the money, let me do it. And I didn't go through with it, and literally woke up the next day, and it was at like 50% increase, and I was like, oh crap. So now I'm not buying it. But I have $250 worth of Pepe, and I'm not excited about that because I feel like it can go so much further, but I still can gain thousands of dollars from it. So it's not going to be bad. It's just not as much support as I wanted to have for that position. So what's bad about 50x leverage? 50x leverage gives you little room, right, for error. Anyways, I gotta go. If you want to talk about this more, I have my Patreon. That link is in the description as well. Check out the Jasmy merch if you guys want to get yourself a Jasmy t-shirt. Very simple, very clean, very nice too. Yeah, also check out Margex. Link is in the description. But I gotta get out of here. I'll see you tomorrow morning. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.